Something I've been wanting to talk to you all about for a while now is the topic of premium travel credit cards, but more specifically, choosing the right one. We're going to go into that discussion today and talk about it. And I'm going to be really curious to see what your all's comments are in the comment section below. But before we dive into it, if you all have not subscribed to the channel yet and you're enjoying this kind of content, please do so. It is free and it gets the channel visible to more people just like you who are watching right now. I thank you at a time. Now let's dive in. So, as you all know by now, you have to know that I hold the American Express Platinum card. I've held it for a couple of years now. This is the most expensive premium travel credit card at an $8.95 annual fee. The other cards out there are the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which also just went through a refresh a few months ago. Its annual fee is $7.95. Then you have the City Stride Elite that just came out very recently. Its annual fee is $5.95, I believe. And then, of course, you also have the Venture X card, which is at $3.95. So, what do I mean by choosing the right card? Well, so I've heard several people, and I'm sure you have heard them too, say things like, you know, just as an example, I'm going to throw it out here. I do not hold the City Stride Elite. I do not hold the CSR. I do not hold the Venture X. Only the Platinum card. But I've heard, and you've heard too, people say something like, "Well, the City Stride Elite. It's a great card. It does this and this and this, and its annual fee is only $5.95, and it's $300 cheaper than the Platinum card. It's $200 cheaper than the CSR, and it does all these things, and so this is a great alternative card to the more expensive Platinum card and Sapphire Reserve card." And from a 30,000-foot view level, that is true. That is correct. It is a cheaper card. But here's what I mean by choosing the right card. As an example, the City Stride Elite doesn't work for me. And so here's why. Number one, I never fly American Airlines, so I'm never going to be in an Admirals Club. So the Admirals Club, the the very weak 4 Admirals Club passes a year don't mean anything to me. Like, that's not a benefit. Um, priority it also comes with priority pass. I've got like 7 other cards that give me priority pass, so that doesn't move the needle for me either. The credits to me are weird. It overall, it just doesn't make sense to me at all. It's a great card for a certain segment of people. It is a great card for a certain segment of people that will use the Admirals Club, that will use those benefits, that will use the credits. It's a great card for those people. It is not a great alternative for someone like me who basically only flies Delta, and I want Delta Sky Club access. I want Centurion Club access. The Strata Elite does not do that for me. So even though it's $300 cheaper, it doesn't do squat for me. Same thing with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Now it's $7.95. Like I said, it just got refreshed to that new $7.95 annual fee. It has a whole bunch. It has a new dining credit. It has new hotel credits, travel credit still. It's got Apple Music credits and that kind of thing. Um, so the card also comes with access to Sapphire lounges, okay, and also Party Pass lounges as well. Okay, it's $100 cheaper than the Platinum card. Correct, that is true. But does that card do anything for me? And the answer is no. Here's the reason why. Because I, I'm I don't live in the Northeast, so getting to a Sapphire Lounge is probably not going to happen much. So there's that. Again, Party Pass access. I've got 7 other cards that give me Party Pass access, so it just doesn't move the needle for me. Um, I could use it for the Apple credit as I do use Apple Music. But other than that, like the dining credit makes no sense. And I've seen data points that it's hard to use. The travel credit would be easy enough, but the hotel credit, it does not make sense for me. And again, it would not give me access to Delta Sky Clubs since I fly Sky. Is that Delta? Doesn't give me access to Centurion lounges. So although it's cheaper than the platinum card, it doesn't really do anything for me. That's the problem. So having those cards makes absolutely no sense. And again, then we'll dive off to the last card, which is the Venture X. Now the Venture X comes in at the cheapest annual fee of $395. Um, the travel credit is basically the only credit there is, and I mean it's easy enough to use, so that wouldn't be a problem at all. The only problem though is that again, it doesn't give me access to Sky Clubs. It does not give me access to Centurion lounges. It comes with Priority Pass, and again, I've got 7 other cards that do that for me. So it does not move the needle for me. So even though it is $500 cheaper than the platinum card, it just doesn't do much for me. So my mantra this year has been, well, especially with the release of the refreshes for all of the different cards, my mantra has been reducing friction in the credit card game. And having these other cards would introduce a lot of friction in my life, and it would complicate my life a lot more. Now, for the people that can, like I said, there are a segment of people where the CSR makes a lot of sense. And I love that about that. I love that there are people that can get maximum benefit from that card. There's a segment out there where the Strata Elite is for the right person. And I love that there's a card for you that where you can maximize and use that card to its fullest potential. And the Venture X too. There's a segment out there for the Venture X as well. And I'm glad that you are able to maximize that card. But when I hear people say that, hey, this card is a great alternative to the platinum card. Well, it probably isn't. It probably is not in many ways, especially for someone like myself that flies Delta and wants the Sky Club access and wants the Centurion Lounge access. And if I have to have Priority Pass. So I'm just really curious to hear what you have to say about this. Like I said, I know that there's going to be a lot of comments about this, and that's totally cool. Everybody's different, but that's just my viewpoint on just hearing about this is a great alternative to. Well, probably not. It could be for some people, but probably not for a lot. So let's talk about it in the comment section below. I'm really curious to hear what you have to say about it. Also, too, if you enjoyed this video and have not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so because it is free and it gets the channel visible to more people like you who are watching right now. And I thank you for that. If you want to support me further or a little more, you can become a channel member. It is $1.99 a month right now. You can cancel at any time. Right now, I'm trying to do members only videos about once or twice a month. I'm also trying to get in members only streams as well. If you become a member of the channel, please tell me so I can thank you for that. And there are a lot of members only channel or videos in the streams that will never be available to the public because it's spicier content where I curse a lot and it's probably not going to ever be in the public domain. So if you join, please let me know. I want to thank you. Also, too, I do have links for a lot of credit cards down in the description below for all of the Amex cards, for a lot of the Chase cards, for the Built MasterCard as well. You all know I'm a big fan of Built. You can even buy me a coffee at Ko-Fi. It's a free tipping platform where it doesn't cost you anything to donate or tip, and I myself get all of the money so from that donation. So if you use any of the links, please tell me, because it means a lot and it's very humbling when you pick me out of the plethora of options out there to choose to use a referral from. So I want to thank you personally for doing that. Now, if you please do me a big favor and please be good to each other and please be respectful, okay? And until next time, bye for now.